piece of material and I wanted to use the long arm, so I quilted it on the long arm instead. But the demo today is we're going to do it on the serger. I did piece the top. All of it was pieced on the serger. So, first I'm going to just put a few pieces together. And if you'll run this right along the edge of your blade, it's about 1/4 of an inch. It may be a little bit more or less, depending on the width. And just leave me a little tail. Add my other piece.
It's like I'm on.
So this is my first column.
It's like I'm on Zoom.
Question. You know, when you sew with your serger, I have to imagine I don't have the cover stitch and all that stuff. Do you have to take the end every single time and thread it through the needle and put it back through the thing, or everything comes undone, or put that cross on the ends?
They suggest that you fray check it. I don't. It's if you've ever had to try to remove a serge stitch, it's hard to do.
Oh.
It's not going to ravel very easily.
So you don't do the fray check?
I don't fray check.
And you cut it off?
Not every time. I may leave a little bit. You can. When you do, when you do it, you can pull it back through. I've never ever had trouble with one coming out. So I might have to put my eye. It was off. I should have. Take it enough to press it out.
Find your fingerprint.
Yeah. Okay. But I like my iron. I was telling that guy, I said, don't pay.
They never did come in fancy.
Our kids, I teach kids sewing once a month, and they would inevitably forget to put the iron up. So it's wonderful. And of course, they all love the fact that you touch it and it goes down,
Oh, yeah.
So, okay, now, we've got our first column, and you're going to sandwich your batting in between here.
So she's putting it all together with batting on the serger.
Yeah.
Quilting as you go.
Quilt as you go. So I'm going to go ahead and sandwich my backing. Okay.
You don't pin because of that blade being
You do not
there?
want to pin on your
because
serger. If you do, you want to pin back a little ways. If you have a differential feed on your machine, you might want to turn it up just so it'll feed a little better. Okay, this is the first one. I'm going to lay the top of the next one right along that side that I just serged. Match up your seams, and you'll put the bottom, which I'm just making purple. Match that up. Your batting will then go under that. Okay. And then you're going to serge that. All of your edges even. turn this one over, turn that one out, and it's quilted as you go.
Very good.
If you'll go ahead and press between each section, it helps hold that batting kind of makes a little static and it'll hold everything down. Since you can't, it is a lot of going back and forth, but there's no quilting after.
Does it create any kind of problem since you can't iron your seams open, you know, with bulky?
It may be a little
serging
bit
is
bulkier.
bulky.
Now that first
You
one,
know,
because you've serged it twice, it will be a little bit bulkier. You can cut with pinking shears to kind of minimize the bulk a little bit. And then the next one, you don't have to serge it first. You could go ahead and put the next one on and just keep adding to. Remember?
Yeah.
That's so low
So it's all
loft,
kind of
warm and
quilted as
natural.
you go. Yeah, warm and natural. You could use either or.